Alright, so today, gonna be starting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. This is actually the first GameCube game I ever played. And the GameCube was my first home system. Before that I had the GBA, but yeah. This is my first GameCube game, got it on Christmas of 2005? It was the Gale of Darkness bundle. It had like the custom Gale of Darkness console and all that and everything. It's not what I have now. I actually have a newer GameCube than that, but well, newer relatively. It's a new old stock that's older than that one because that one did not have the digital AV out. This one does. Because Nintendo's weird with console revisions. Anyway. Gonna be starting this today. Very excited for this. Been waiting a while to do this as well. So at the end of this game, I'm gonna do when I'm done with XD Gale of Darkness, I'm going to do a versus mode of the character I make in this game and their team versus Pokemon Leaf Green. I actually replayed through Leaf Green the past 2 weeks. And I beat the game in about 13 hours, way faster than I think I've ever beaten it before. So at the very end of this game, there will be a group battle against, well, it'll be a one-on-one, but yeah. So that'll be a special little treat at the very end. I actually looked into when the last time I played this was. Last time I played this was 6 years ago. So, it's been a while for me. And the file that was in there was only up to Pyrite Town, so it wasn't too far in. A couple hours, like 5-ish, I think. Anyway. I'll just be boring and name myself after myself. Oh, there's no lowercase. I usually lowercase this stuff, whatever. I guess Genius Sonori just did not want to do that. They wanted to do there's obviously a lowercase system in the game, so why not just add that into the naming? Come on. Whatever. But yeah, imagine tiny child me just booting up their GameCube for the first time and seeing these graphics coming off stuff like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Jimmy Neutron on PC that look like really crusty PS1 games. Seeing something like this and it's Pokemon, it was just like, holy shit, man. I still think this looks amazing. Yeah. This game has some pretty amazing music, I'll just say. I'm also playing... the only reason I'm playing this instead of Colosseum first is purely because of that, is that I played this before I played Colosseum. And, they take place in the same region, and Colosseum is like a predecessor to this. I don't really care about canon stuff with these games. Honestly, I like this game a lot more than Colosseum. Colosseum's good, but it's kind of jank. The graphics aren't as clean, and I don't know, I just didn't find the story as interesting as this one. Let's go with Brick Break. It's a metal type. Never mind, we're gonna use Earthquake. And yeah, this was an interesting thing to play the first time as well. Is just they just throw you into a high level battle out of nowhere. It's just like, geez, whoa. Salamancer's not doing well. Yeah, it's pretty good. If Salamence can survive... Ooh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Shit. If I had done 2 earthquakes, I would have won. Whatever. It's not a real battle anyway, it's a simulation. Alright, Turner, that'll do for today. I'm not gonna do any weird voices like I did with Pokemon Shield, because that was a real hassle to remember who was what voice, and it also put strain on my voice as well. So I was just like, no, I'm just gonna read through all the text. That'll put enough strain on my voice. Nice try, Turner. You came up a little short. Yeah. Did you find it a little disconcerting to be without your trusty Eevee? Still, your aptitude for battling is very accurate. If you keep up your training, you'll get tougher for sure. Okay. How are you? Battle sims are virtual battle simulations using machines, but they don't lose a thing when it comes to recreating the excitement of a battle. I've tested it out before. The opposing Pokemon was incredibly lifelike. It made me shiver even though I knew it wasn't real. Okay. VR Pokemon battles. The future. The future in 2005. What a wonderful world. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like, even at the time, this design from like the Hoenn, the Ore region, which this takes place in, I don't know, just this like weird, it's not even just in Pokemon, it's just a lot of cartoon media at the time, had this weird kind of Jetix-esque futuristic vibe for what futurism was. Kind of like big, bulky plastic, but still kind of slim and stylish and cybernetic in a way. It's weird. It's a very mid-2000s kind of thing. Hi, Turner. Have you finished your training? Turner, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? You don't need to be like... You don't need to be that stiffly? Oh, stiffly official. Yeah. Stiffly. It's a weird word. You don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... Oh, yes. I heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Turner. I've heard that your battling abilities have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Turner. I'm sure you think I'm sure... Wow, I keep thinking it says I'm. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. Ah ha ha. I'm butchering these lines. I wish everyone would drown them out with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Turner and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Turner, I hate to bother you, but could you find Jovi for me? Turner, I think you already know, but... Man, they really love saying my name. I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant. So please, honey, can you go find Jovi for me? No. I want to be a rebellious mid-2000s teenager. Fine. Thank you. I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too. Yeah, she wandered pretty far, actually. I'm sorry. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do it without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left the PDA in your room, Turner. Go check it out. Ah yes, a PDA. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. Cheeky. Very cheeky. It's a useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use, Turner. I'm sure that you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Yeah, PDAs, email, the wonders of mid-2000s. Such magic. Yeah, purified chamber stuff, yep. Yeah, I've played this game so many times. Unlike Mafia, which I played like once 5 years ago, it's been about 6 years since I played this, yet I still know the plot, the characters, the shadow Pokemon I'm probably gonna see. Turner, have you seen Jovi? We were playing hide and seek. But Jovi's been gone for a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Turner. I think I'm gonna start skipping over them saying my name just because they say it so much. I don't remember that. Whatever. I don't know, it just feels like it bogs down the dialogue. It's Turner's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. Can I pick it up? There goes. PDA. To Turner from Crane. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out its many features. And by the way, Add-on was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? I already did. There is actually a 1 millisecond delay of audio, not related to Mafia, because I've actually looked through that footage before I started this, and I'll talk more about Mafia's issues in the next part of Mafia, but this game does have like a consistent 1 millisecond delay on the audio. I can't really fix that either. It's not a problem, it's just something on my end. Well, you startled me. Oh, hi, it's you, Turner. It's me, Add-on. You're looking for Jovi. We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now. But isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone out to Dr. Kaminko's manor. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish you'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Get out from under the table then, dude. The lounge is noisy, so I'm going to see what the commotion is about. The TV news just came on, so maybe something big happened. Let's go see Turner. I've always pronounced it just shorthand as OMS. OMS News. We bring you OMS News. Authorities still have failed to find any trace of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gaten Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship's sinking. I skipped it. I pressed the A button. There are reports that numerous Pokémon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Man, I was just reading about the El Faro a couple days ago. I don't need more shipwreck stuff. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokémon disappeared without a trace. Is that really possible? I find it a little hard to swallow. Okay. Anyway. Let's go find Jovi. Okay, let's go to Dr. Kaminko's house. Got our moped, another sign of the mid-2000s. Mopeds and Segways were the hot rage at the time. Just as skateboards and rollerblades were starting to become not cool anymore from the late 90s, early 2000s. Why actually move yourself on something when you could get something motorized? So yeah, this is Dr. Kaminko's house. He's a mad scientist. He has, zappy things coming out of his house. And, yeah, it looks like something out of Luigi's Mansion or something. I might have to do a voice for this guy. Wait! Who goes there? Chopin. Chopin? You must be a burglar. Chopin will put you straight. Don't you move! Chopin is the name, and Chopin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chopin is the only assistant, so Chopin has to be #1 assistant. I don't know what this... I don't know why he's worded like this. Chopin's a lovely character. He's like the Jar Jar of this game. Actually, yeah. Oh, great. One second, I'm gonna see if there's an audio desync actually happening right now with the recording, because what I'm seeing on the meters looks like it's synced up fine. But, yeah, let me check that real quick. Okay, yeah, no, I got done checking the audio, just double checking live. Well, figuratively live. Now my headset's tangled behind the GameCube, come on. There we go. Okay, technical issues. Technical issues. This is why this is easy compared to how it used to be. For God's sakes, I am still happy about that. Okay, seems like so there was no desync at all in the recording, which is what I wanted to review, just to double check on that. And, okay. That's very good, so I don't have to redo that. But, yeah, now it seems the desync from my end is gone as well. So, I'll have to keep an eye on that in future parts. Anyway, let's get back to the battle with Chobin. He's got a sun kern. Didn't stand a chance. Chobin lost. You've made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you will not be going past Chobin. Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. I mean, technically a kid could still steal. I've seen plenty of kids steal from adults and such, dude. Ahaha. Chobin wishes to speak, wishes you spoke up right away. Your turner. Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. There you are. Jovi, get your ass back home. Your mom's pissed. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it. Big brother, you got lost, didn't you? Yes. Jovi thought so. Big brother, you look dependable. But then you make silly mistakes. This big house is Dr. Kaminko's. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines that they have at the Pokémon HQ lab. You should come in too, big brother. Turner, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. I'm dropping whatever, I'm just reading his shit at this point. I really do not care to do any voices for this. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard keeping an eye on her, so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes. Turner, you will have a look at Dr. Kaminko's inventions? You will, yes? Okay, this way please. Follow Chobin. Everyone loves to say their fucking name in this game, huh? I don't remember that, but maybe it should... Maybe it's the disconnect, but it's the disconnect of, actually narrating the game and talking about it and such. That you notice things like that, where if you just silently play the game and read it, it doesn't seem that weird, but when you speak it, it is. I found that to be true with a few games. Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kaminko. You're making up words like I do now, Chobin. Dr. Kaminko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Oh? Why does Chobin know that they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining. In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kaminko would invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. He's an individualist. Our Dr. Kaminko, who is verily great, is inventing in that room there. Ah yes, Mr. Tube Hair. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jovi wants to know. Uh-oh. That girl is at Dr. Kaminko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kaminko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Ah, yes. VHS tapes. I love it. I still have my stack on my shelf over there. I have an absurd Disney collection. Amongst other things like Willow. Horrible movie. The unhealthy sandals. I kind of skipped, but I was questioning whether I would actually read all this because this is fairly lengthy. The insole is this is about the unhealthy sandal invention. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it is superlative. Yes. There's an amount of these that are just like weird joke inventions that are kind of strange. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use this anytime you like. I think we'll get this out of the way and just read all of them right now. And see what there is. I don't remember what these are, really. I remember the first one, that one, because you have to see it, but... what are these other ones? Dr. Kaminko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The power-draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Chobin thinks it is dazzling. That's such a mean thing. Imagine the power bill. Oh god. Dr. Kaminko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The jet-powered jet vacuum cleaner. Oh, the super-powered jet vacuum cleaner. Whatever it sucks up, it blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion and shreds dust into fine particles. The more you use the vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. Chobin thinks it is splendorous. Yeah. What's next? Is it the sandals again? Is there only 3? No, there's another one. Chobin's choice is this. The power-saving refrigerator. If the purpose is to conserve power, you won't be making a mistake with this refrigerator. It's truly one of a kind. It's an ultra energy saver that usually stays off. It only turns on when the sensor detects someone is in front of it. Food goes bad right away, but no one knows why because the fridge is on when the door is open. Chobin thinks it is splendid. That's a good one. Oh, that's a great one. The time cut recorder. It works with your video deck. Ooh, that's another old term. Yeah, mid-2000s. This game reeks of the mid-2000s. It works with your video deck. When you're recording a TV program, this device ends the recording 5 minutes early. If you recorded a movie, you'll be at the best part at the end when suddenly the screen goes blank. Chobin thinks it is astonishing. The discount calendar. How many of these are there? It will amaze you. It only has 300 days in a year. Anyone using this will lose 65 days a year. Chobin thinks this is astounding. This motherfucker just fucking cut off 65 days of the year and said, oh, it's a shorter year. And he's a genius. Oh, this is great. I want that many days in a year. Well, not really, actually. I don't want my years to speed up any faster than time already does because I'm getting older and time flies when you're getting older. The Pokey Pole. This better not be a fucking strip pole, or I'm gonna turn the GameCube off. It's not a ball, it's a pole. It's just like a Pokeball. It's painted red and white, but it's just a pole. Will people confuse it with a Pokeball? Society will be engulfed in chaos. Jobin thinks this is magnificent. What? Excuse me, what? I'm squinting at the TV so hard right now. Just, what? Jobin, why do you like this guy? He's a hack. He's an idiot. Okay, let's get Jovi away from this guy. Hi, Big Brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Ah? Are you going home already, Big Brother? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Why does she think that the main character's like brain dead or something? Mimi, let's go home with Big Brother. Jovi has joined the party. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. What does he have to say? Hmm? Incidentally, child, how long have you been here? Hmm? That's how Dr. Kaminko is all the time. Jobin said that that a genius has different sensibilities from ordinary people. Does sensibilities mean you're kind of absent-minded and in the fog? Don't people say Professor Crane is a genius? Okay, so... Yeah, this guy's weird. Ooh, I'm gonna have to talk to you later. Mackin runs... Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to come back and see you later, Mackin. You're part of the plot. From Crane, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need help with something. Alright, I'm headed back, man. What is it? What is it? Email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly. Jovi is worried about letting you go by yourself, Big Brother, so Jovi is gonna go home too. Let's go right now. Oh, hi, Mommy. We're back. Oh, Jovi. Haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you didn't understand. Big Brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi weren't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now, saying he can't go home. Why does everyone say their names so much in this game? Right, Big Brother? It's like everybody's got, like, that weird disorder of saying... Of like third-person self-referential talking. The heck is this? Oh my. Jovi, you're such a brave and resourceful girl. I think it's gonna end because Jovi's a little kid and they're doing it and Chobin's just a weirdo. I think that's gonna end soon. It's just getting on my nerves a bit because I just keep having to... I'm reading all this stuff just like, can you stop saying your name? I get it, I know who you are. Jeez. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Adon must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, I was in the middle of hide and seek. Okay, Big Brother, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Turner, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you. Go see him right away, please. And maybe not, because they love repeatedly saying my name. Please, game, don't make me realize this about the game. I've played this for 16 years at this point. Don't do this to me. Wake up. Huh? Here at the Pokemon HQ Lab, we undertake a great variety of research on Pokemon, from their ecosystems to battling... Oh, it's you, Turner. You scared me out of my wits. Yeah, I gave you a corporate spiel. That is the Purified Chamber. I believe your name is Aiden? You're one of the aides who's gonna give me the snag machine. I believe his name is Aiden. Okay, so where's the professor at? I think I have to talk to this guy? Yeah, I just went downstairs. Yeah, I have to talk to him to hit the trigger for him to show up. There he is. Hi there, Turner. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snag machine. Has Aiden said anything to you about the snag machine? No. The snag machine is a special device for snagging Pokémon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Turner, will you help us? Yes. Okay, step inside, please. Yes. Now here's the thing, is the first time I played this game, I literally thought that they took off my character's arm and gave him this, like, cybernetic other arm that allowed him to catch Pokemon. I literally thought that they, like, gave him some sort of cyborg arm. Because I was a dumb child who thought that when I first played this. In reality, they just put this little glove thing and mitt over my character. I don't know. I should tell you, the snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. Yes, give me tools to thieve. But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. Turner, you've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They're to be pitied. What is that last sentence? They are to be pitied. Jeez. We developed the snag machine to take back such modified shadow Pokemon. Why this machine is needed now, I can explain later. But for now, I'd like you to test our snag machine. After all, you're the best trainer at this lab. The snag machine is inside this case. Try equipping it right away, please. How about no? Hey, wait! Where do you think you're going? Yeah, I can't leave. Okay. Alright, let's put it on. Yeah, I literally thought I thought that was like a chrome shoulder they gave me, and like, they just replaced my hand and stuff with it. It's just like, what? No. Kid me, what was I thinking? It's honestly, thinking about that still kind of makes it seem kind of cooler, but nah, that's not how it is. Wow, it's just a shoulder pauldron. Wow, it fits you perfectly. Looks cool. I'll also add a new feature to your PDA. It's called the Shadow Monitor. It lets you check data on the shadow Pokemon you've encountered. That is something I will pretty much not use at all. Thank you, Aiden. That's it, Turner. That's spot on. From here on, it will be a lot easier just to show you how it works in practice rather than trying to describe it. Let's go upstairs to the Battle Sim System room. Whoops! How silly of me. I almost forgot to give you these. In order to use the snag machine, you'll need at least one Pokeball, so I'll give you these. Pokeballs aren't used in the ore region, so we import them from another region. Okay, now we're set. Let's hurry over to the director. Aye! Aye! What's going on? Who are you people? It's terrible, Turner. Some strange men came barging in and took off with the director. We got a kidnapping. In pursuit. Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? Foo. I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Move it. We don't have any time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. You people. What are you? That guy's knocked out. Whoa, he's fainted. Look. I don't know if that's, the main character doing that, or if that's like the guy on the floor yelling that. That's weird. Ha! What is it, punk? You're gonna play hero and try to stop us? I don't show mercy to anyone, not even kids. Spy naps. Naps is tired. Yes, close up on the professor. Turner, the aura reader is responding. That's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Turner. Throw a Pokeball at it. Yeah, I believe you have to just... You can't fight it, you just have to throw a ball at it. Because this is the tutorial for getting shadow Pokemon and all that. Yeah. What was that? My shadow Pokemon. Was it a snag? Kid, what is that machine on your arm? Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move! We need to report this to headquarters, like now. Wah. Wah. They took the professor away. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone would again try to make shadow Pokemon. I just ad-libbed that. His prediction was on the mark. Turner, the Teddiursa you snagged probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purified Chamber is completed, we will be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Dramatic moment. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because of Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all work together as a team. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check on how the data is processing and progressing. To me, I would have swapped those two words around, but okay. Just critiquing the dialogue. I like this song. Blissey. Oh yeah, I remember what I was like, where do I go now? Had to go upstairs. Gotta talk to, Lily again. This basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. Tony, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gate and Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the Purified Chamber from the parts shop. Jovi knows the parts shop. It's next door to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help everyone. Jovi, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay. Jovi, you're a member of the lab staff too. You may as well take Turner with you. Oh, you may go with Turner, whatever. Dear, would you mind going with Jovi? Okay, Mommy. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. You have to listen to Jovi, Big Brother. Off we go to Gate and Port. Turner, Jovi, both of you, be careful, please. I read that too fast, but whatever. I'm counting on you two. Alright, let's go to Gate and Port. Find one of the more interesting characters. Hey, Turner, Jovi, where are you two off to? Jovi is on an important trip to Gate and Port. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. Ah? Turner is your assistant. You must be confident with such a good assistant, Jovi. Anyways, Turner, could we ask you to hold onto that snag machine and use it? There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities and other people to have Pokeballs available for sale at shops. There's more. I wanted to give you these, Turner. Contain Crane Memo 1, Crane Memo 2. The documents on shadow Pokemon that Professor Crane and I compiled. Please read them. Yeah, no thanks, I'm good. It's just tutorial stuff. Let's go to Gate and Port. Take a look at the sea, and, yeah, nothing weird's gonna happen when we first arrive here. Wow, Big Brother, look. It's the sea. The sea. It's so big. Listen. The part shop is over there. Hurry, Big Brother. Dramatic close-up. This way. Look at the deadness in her eyes. Ouchies, Jovi fell down. Hey, it's Duke Nukem. I like this character. Hey now. Let me try reading this like Duke. Hey now. Where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry. Jovi is sorry. It wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. You alien bastards have wrecked my ride. I forgot what exactly. Whatever. You've messed up the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Sorry doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there, yeah, you punk. You with this munchkin, aren't you? And it looks to me like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my shadow Pokémon. Zangoose. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, meddling senior citizen. Take your preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? I can't do it, Duke Nukem, but I'm just doing this voice anyway. Mr. Varick, perhaps I should. Huh. What do you think you are? So now you're going to play the man and stop me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. I said I wasn't gonna do voices, and then I do voices, just like S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't help myself. Anyway, Zook's about to get owned. Get wrecked, son. Go back home, you smash mouse listening motherfucker. Your power, where does it come from? It's called a high level psychic type, dude. You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. Remember this. Zook was kind of like Groose, but before Groose was a thing. He wasn't. He was a dumbass and a jerk, but he was. He kind of has that Groose-esque energy about him. Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let us be on our way. For some reason, Varick is now Skeletor, or at least my attempt at him. Yeah. Thank you. Oh. No, I'm gonna do this I'm gonna play this my way. Yeah. That hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We did only what we had. His voice is now throwing off my speech. We did only what had to be done. Nothing more. Alright, there he goes. I won't get to do Skeletor for quite a while, I don't think. Jovi? Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Acri. This game has weird names, by the way. Oh, Emily and Acri. Jovi. So it was you, Jovi, being harassed by that big, strange man. Were you okay? Yep, strong people helped us. Big Brother was there too, and nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important visit. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant today. Oh, you must be Jovi's brother, Turner. I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother. Jovi's been a very nice friend to my daughter Emily. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Varick. He comes here by a boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. Why does just generally a rich guy, like... that's merited in a joke kind of way, but at the same time it's just like... He's just a rich dude. He's not gonna kill you. He could probably pay someone to kill you, but... I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are lots of rough customers about. Emily, we should be going. Okay, bye-bye, Jovi. Yep, see you, Emily. These characters never show up again in the rest of the game, if I recall. They're just a one-off thing. And they are not important to the plot at all. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go see what's-his-face at Kaminko's. The shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got the clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. Hi, did you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go to Dr. Kaming... what was it now? Well, the doctor's manor is where he went. He said his grandson Per would be back with repairing the rotating bridges. So I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. Ah, just like me on my first day of work years ago when they threw me on a register and fed me to the wolves. That's how stores do. I suppose it doesn't matter though. It's really quiet here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. If you'd like, how about you'd help me while time passes? Oh, well, help me while some time... How is this sentence constructed? If you'd like, how about you help me while some time away? While some time... like an act. I'm like, why does he mean while some time away? Why don't you help me while some time away? God, that is some obtuse verbiage. Wow. I've got a tale to tell that you may find interesting. Ah, sure. While I was younger, I sailed all the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokémon. Of all the Pokémon in our world, the one that I found the most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokémon. It can evolve into 5 different types of Pokémon you see. More later on in the generations as they diversified. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I've obtained 5 items that are the key to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you see that you are raising an Eevee. What a fortuitous coincidence. I don't get this. Like, this game sometimes dabbles between baby talk and using massive words that a child would not understand. What child is going to understand what fortuitous is? And then you have them speak baby language sometimes. It's like the dialogue is all over the damn place in this. I'm fine with it. I just occasionally have a problem pronouncing something because I don't know the context or intent behind it. This must be... Like that, that's just me stumbling over words. It's just I need to read it right. That's why narrating is hard. Narrating is very hard. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. Okay, so we got a Vaporeon, a Jolteon. This is for our Eevee's evolution. So we got a Vaporeon, a Jolteon, a Flareon, an Umbreon, and an Espeon. I normally go for Umbreon, and I think I'm gonna do the same again. That Moonshard will make an Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Umbreon. But it's not all that simple. First, you need to keep that Moonshard with you all the time. Don't put it away in the PC, and don't throw it out. You also need to keep your Eevee with you. If your Eevee's friendliness is sufficiently high, it will evolve when it levels up. Remember, you have to have that moon shard with you, and your Eevee has to be friendly enough with you to level up for it to evolve. Yes. Fine, you can have the moon... Why does he say fine? It's like he's upset with parting with it. You offered it, dude! Fine, you can have the moon shard. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. Like, jeez, man. Thought it was supposed to be a gift. Okay, so now we gotta go see Purr, I believe is his name. Give this to Umbreon. It's in the key items, weird. Can I... Okay. I guess just having it in my inventory is good enough. Whew! That settles that, all fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the parts shop is ours. Huh, you need a machine part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's. Ah, my grandpa gets excited over some mechanical things. He's off like a shot. Never mind the shop or his grandson, me. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking after him. Let's do some... we'll come back here later. Let's just get this little bit over with and then come back here without Jovi. Sorry we were out. A machine part you said, right? Here it is, here it is. This is it. Here you go. It's a rare item, that machine part. Just something called a machine part is a very rare item. Ah, nice naming. It took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? Turner, explain what has been happening to Purr. Huh. The HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokémon. I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it'd happen again? I hope the lab director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Okay, see you later, Purr. I don't think I'm ever gonna have... No, I'm gonna have to talk to you at some point. Well, what's-his-face? Macan. Later, for the scooter upgrade. Turner, could you wait 1 second? I found some more memos I wrote up with the director. I think you should have them. Yeah, I don't need the tutorial stuff, mate. Come on. Yeah, hurry up. Give them to me. Come on. Yeah, basic, shadow Pokemon, whatever. Yeah. If you're wondering what... Now, here's the thing, is that to get into the office that Lily and the other guy is in coding all the stuff and whatever, you have to go through that office up over here. The door that leads out of it is locked from the outside, so you can't get into it without going through here. Like, you can't enter from in there. You have to come through that door. Welcome back, Turner. Was Jovi well behaved? We ran the errand like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Thank you. With this component, we can it down to the finishing touches of the Purify Chamber. I should take this down to the Purify Chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, I'll take it. Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. It's very expensive. How is your shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progresses if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0? No. Oh. It's going to take a long time for that to happen, Lily. You're very optimistic to think that would happen that fast. Oh, but by the time the Purify Chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart. But that alone isn't enough. Open your heart, you say. Almost like the Sonic Adventure game I just played. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. If the Purify Chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There is a village called Agate. Agate. Agate? I really don't know how to pronounce this. Agate? I'm gonna call it Agate. Agate. Otherwise, doing it in like some sort of American colloquialism is agate. And that does not sound right. In the village, there is a relic stone which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear, but I think it's something that only you can do. Well, dear, will you head to Agate Village? No. Yes. Thank you. You know, Turner, I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable. Okay. The relic stone which is used for the purification ceremony is under the care of a man named Aegon. Aegon? Seriously, the names in this game are so weird. I'll get in touch with him so that he knows you're coming, Turner. I'll do my best to get the Purify Chamber finished while you're gone. Please be careful, Turner. Aegon. Aegon. E-A-G-N. It's in the gang. Alright, before any of that, we're gonna go back to Gate and Port and do some battling finally. And I can stop reading weird text. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can fight you. Laken. Now here's the thing with Shadow Pokemon is, I've always found them to be very good in the early game. They can be very useful, but the longer the game goes on and the higher leveled and more diverse the Pokemon you get are, I've always found Shadow Pokemon being very useless by about mid-game. I don't know, that's just me. I don't know if there's actually any use with them later on, but yeah, it's always just kind of annoying having Shadow Pokemon about mid-game later on and such. It's just like, come on, I could actually use some real moves with these things. Not be stuck with their proprietary move sets that are kind of just average in attack. Right now, I wanted to choose no. I want to piss him off. There we go. I love these guys because they have, on one hand they have good and the other hand they have bad on their knuckles, and it's just so dumb. I like the characters. I love the character designs in these games. They do have, some of them have freakishly large eyeballs and weird shaped heads sometimes, but I like, it's very charming to me. It's all very charming. Okay, what do we use here? I think I'll go after... Oh, whoa, I can move the moves around mid-battle? Oh, that's weird. That's not bad, it's just weird. Normally you have to go into a sub-menu. Well, you have to go into the pause menu and go to your summary and change that stuff. Weird. Alright. Alright, there's plenty of trainers here. Now let's go to the tower before we go to the crabby place. Actually we need to do this the other direction. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. I know there's a guy on the other side that has a shadow Pokemon, but I'll get him after I'm done here at the tower, because I have to come back anyway, may as well. He has a shadow Ladybug, if I recall. Oh, the yellow... This is something that I never knew the first time I played this, went into the tower and all that and such. Is, I didn't realize that this was actually an elevator. I didn't realize that till I got to the top floor. I'm gonna go back down because I want to go up and fight all the trainers inside, but... So, then I just felt extremely dumb not realizing that this was an elevator. I thought it was like some center core holding up the tower or something. There's an item there. If I'm still... By the time... This is a decently long game by Pokemon standards. dependingly. For me, it takes generally around like 30-ish hours or something like that. But if I'm still in a Pokemon mood after I'm done with this game, I think I've been thinking about it for the past 2 months or so, maybe 3 months even. But I might pop Pokemon Shield back in and do the DLC. I do own it. I did get it when they first... I got the pass thing so that I would get them whenever they came out, but I haven't touched Pokemon Shield since I ended it last time. Nearly a year ago. So... if I'm still in a Pokemon mood after this, I may as well go and do the DLC. That's been just a little thing I've been keeping on the sideline. It's like, well, if I don't have anything really planned and I'm still in an RPG-ish mood, specifically for Pokemon, I could just do the DLC. I just haven't been in a Pokemon mood probably until this holiday season, into this month and such, since last year. Was there... I thought there were trainers inside there. Seems there wasn't. I know you're a trainer. Another thing that blew my mind with this game when I first got it, because I basically got this like soon after it came out, because it came out in what, October, I believe, of 2005, and I got the GameCube in this game in December. But yeah, the interesting thing about this is that this was the first. Back then, having your Pokemon in 3D was like a really cool, special thing, because you play these games for years to months to years to whoever knows how long in 2D on your Game Boys and such, and then you play something like this and it's like, oh my god, this is like a big movie theater-esque kind of thing. You see them in 3D and all this, it's just like, wowza. It's a spectacle, seeing all these animations and such. Nowadays, technology's caught up and people are a bit spoiled by it and everything, but yeah. I still find games like this, Pokemon Stadium, Battle Revolution a little bit, just because it was cool to see the DS Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl in 3D. But yeah, let's do Eevee biting Poochyena. Shadow Pokemon are more effective against non-Shadow Pokemon anyway. Oh, he's trapping us. And that Genius Sonority, who made these games, Colosseum, this, and Battle Revolution, they've had a kind of sad history of... They made Colosseum, it was a great success. Then they made this, and it was a great success for the game. These for the GameCube's standards, anyway. And then they made Battle Revolution, and it wasn't as well received, and it didn't sell as well. And Nintendo kind of... Because they're a Nintendo company, they're actually owned by Nintendo, and they still exist today. But Nintendo kind of shafted them to the side and said, okay, instead you're just gonna work on some unrelated mobile stuff. And that's kind of what they've been doing ever since, is just some random mobile games. I think they made the Pokemon Cafe game that came out last year. I believe they did that. They also made the Trozzy games, I believe. But yeah, they've been, their peak was kind of this game. Battle Revolution was their downfall. I don't mind Battle Revolution, it's just, I was really disappointed when I got it, because I was expecting something like this, where it's a big 3D open world action adventure RPG, and instead we got Pokemon Stadium 3, and I really didn't care for that. This Poochyena's being a little bitch, it's not dying. Oh, it's a Shadow Pokemon. I have to catch this thing. Never mind. Here I'm thinking normally like a Pokemon battle, and I really have to catch this thing. That should do. Alright, so Pokeball. Teddiursa, you Shadow Mist. It's a very pointless move. Alright. Just gonna catch. Yeah. Poochyena, I think, will... Well, maybe, maybe not, because Umbreon is already going to be a dark type. Poochyena will be with the team for a bit, but I'm not sure if it'll be a mainstay. What was that all about? I joined that organization because they said something... Because they said they'd give me a strong Pokemon, something that's not like the usual ones. What was tough about that? I was conned. More like you got stolen. Huh. Whatever, we're done here. There's nothing else up here. Alright, let's go get that guy with the ladybug. Alright, had a little water break. Go kick this guy's ass, get the ladybug, which I won't be using in the game. Casual guy, cycle. Oh, Kyle? Is that supposed to be Kyle? It's a weird-ass spelling of Kyle. Oh, Eevee's hurt. I did not realize that. We got any potions? We do. No, Teddiursa can hit Taylor with a blitz. Oh, one keynote about Shadow Pokemon. I don't remember if they really explain it, but it's just a thing. Is Shadow Pokemon don't really, well, they don't level up until they're purified. So Teddiursa here is going to be level 11 forever unless I purify it. Teddiursa's emotions rich to a peever fitch. Reverse mode sucks. It's when the Shadow Pokemon becomes rather uncontrollable. Well, it's controllable, but it just likes to hurt itself for some reason. Let's do one more attack, and I'm gonna try to get Teddiursa out of reverse mode. There we go. It does help with the purification process, though. Alright, so far none of them have tried escaping. It's a pretty good start. Too bad, I guess I lost that one. The machine you have on your arm, it's quite the get-up. The way the lights pulse and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there that you'd taken my Pokémon.
I did, good sir, and you're not getting it back. It is now forever mine.
Remember, kids, if you see something illegal, just steal it. Alright, let's head to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and take on the Krabby Cafe Club place. I think it's the Krabby Club? I'm also not going to read all the trainers' dialogue and such, just because that is a lot of... That would decimate my voice and how much time it takes to do everything. I generally know when I should probably narrate and such, but for the most part, a lot of the trainers just say, "Hey you, fight me." Goodbye, Lotad. Alright, let's wrap this one up. Yeah, this guy's basically just saying, "This is the salty spittoon. Are you tough enough to get in here?" And I beat him, so yes I am. I believe these two are trainers as well? Maybe?
When the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we sailing men can do except sit around and mope. Ain't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. When everyone's scared witless of going out to sea, there's some guy leaving port on some super luxury cruiser. There's a surprise, matey. I'd say so, matey. It'd take someone really rich, and I don't mean just rich, but like stinking rich, to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Don't you agree, matey? I'd say so, matey. When someone's talking, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. Gah.
We got the Three Stooges over here.
Welcome to the Krabby Saloon. How tough are you?
Yeah, Mr. Virtue's footing on the table again. Yeah. I'm gonna gorge myself. Footing the tab again, okay.
I slept in and missed my ship. Turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is that cargo ship that went missing. It made me sit up and notice how fate can turn on the littlest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat up. Then eat some more. Eat to the last drop of strength. Who knows who that guy is, but let's hear it from Mr. Varick. Hip hip hooray!
Called him Virch for a second there. Veric. I guess you could say Verch if you're weird about it. Like I said, pronunciation and naming in this game is weird.
Yeah, let's hear it, razzle dazzle. Those girls are the top billed duo of the Krabby Club. They call themselves the Magicians. They can sing, they can dance, they can do a decent magic act too. They're a triple threat and we idolize them. Oh, aye, the greatest magicians.
You're the greatest magicians, okay.
A rookie performer got up on the stage after the Magicians, but he was tense and nervous. He didn't relax during his performance at all. I'd say he was completely intimidated by the popularity of the Magicians.
It might just be my imagination playing a trick on me, you know? That old guy, Mr. Veric, he has this sense of menace about him. I get shivers when I see that guy.
My voice is tired. I've done a lot of talking today previous to this.
Hi, how are you doing? Let's have a look at that Eevee you're with. Seems to like you very much, or Eevee seems to be very happy that it's with you.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, when Mr. Veric is here, I turn into a bundle of nerves.
His two associates are somehow very menacing too.
Oh, whoops. I shouldn't be telling you this. Please don't tell anyone I've been saying things like this.
Too bad, I'm gonna put it on social media and ruin your career.
Your days are numbered, bartender. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Veric is gonna kick your ass.
Super potion. We're working now. If you want an autograph, make it later, tra-la-la. Mutter. My stage debut was a success, but I'm not there as a performer yet. I need to refine my act some more. Maybe there is no one I have to fight in here. Could have swore there was.
Hump. We're the veteran act of the Krabby Club. We've been here the longest. Our Pokémon twosome act remains the world's best for all time. We certainly won't be upstaged by upstarts like the Magicians on stage now.
My Krabby couple, Krabbily and Krabbetti, are energized for a great show. Isn't that right, Krabbily, Krabbetti? Cookie, cookie. Cookie, cookie. Okay. If you wish to see our act, then let it be on the stage. Yeah, I won't pay much mind to the trainer NPC dialogue. The other NPCs I'll try to pay attention to. Yeah, there were no trainers in there. I could have swore there were trainers in there. Or maybe they are at some point? I don't know. I know you fight in there at some point. Either... Well, this area isn't in Colosseum. Is it? I honestly don't remember. I haven't played Colosseum in like 8 years. God, I remember when I played that when I last beat the whole game and got to like Ho-Oh at the end of it and such. Spoilers for a game that's over more than a decade old. But, yeah, I played that on a really early and shitty flat screen TV. Agate Village is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. I like the nature theming of it. And it has some decent trainer battles. The music is something to be desired to a degree. I wish it was a little better instead of just harmonica country sounding music. But it's fine. I wish there was something a bit more artsy and diverse, something more kind of Final Fantasy-ish or something, I don't know. It would fit the mystical worldness aesthetic a bit better than just harmonica, drums, and bass guitar. My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then after I retire, I'm gonna live here. To make that dream come true, I've got to become a lot tougher. And to get a lot tougher, it takes battles, right? Yeah. Yahoo, much obliged, pal. Haben is one of the characters you fight a lot in this game if you, like, redo battles and such constantly. He's, like, one of the first trainers, at least I personally think of, fighting just to do battles and gain levels and such. Metal Claw, Jesus, man, that's a good move to have at level 11. I don't think it's going to be really effective here, but now hit my headset. Fix the headset. There we go. Ah, come on. And he has a heart attack. The best losing animation in the game. Oh, he's evolving into Umbreon already? Okay. That was really fast. That was like stupid fast. Okay, whatever. I guess the EV was happy. Losing to a kid like you, my dream of becoming the champion is nothing but a pipe dream. Aw, well, we'll fight again, dude. Relax. Oh yeah, this is the poison effect. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Now here's a funny story since I just played through Leaf Green. Is that when I grew up playing Pokemon Fire Red. I didn't get Leaf Green till a couple years ago, actually. And when I first played Fire Red, and my Pokemon... Because Fire Red is my first Nintendo video game. And the first Pokemon game I ever played. So... I was playing Fire Red for the first time, and one of my Pokemon got poisoned in the area to the right of Vermilion City for the first time. That was the first time I'd gotten poisoned in the game. Somehow I managed to get that far without that. And it started doing the zzz, zzz, glitching effect when you're poisoned in that game. And literally, little kid me really just thought that the game was broken. I thought that the game was corrupted or like glitching, and it was like... I literally went to my mom and was like, Mom, I think there's something wrong with my game. I might need a new one. It's not... It keeps doing this weird visual thing, and it's not doing... It's not letting me play the game without this happening. And then she starts getting all kind of like mini panic, like, oh, okay, we'll see if we can get you another one, and all that, because it was a Christmas gift. And this was just a couple days after Christmas, I think. And she didn't want me to be unhappy and whatever. So, literally, 10 minutes later, I pick the game up again and go to the Pokemon Center. I want to keep playing the game because it's my new game. I got a Game Boy Advance for Christmas, my first Nintendo console. I got a Pokemon game, my first video game from them, and I just kept wanting to play, even though I thought that the game was busted. And then I go to the Pokemon Center and heal. And then I had to go back to my mom and be like, Mom, I fixed it. I literally was just like, Mom, I fixed the problem. It's fine. That was a moment. Honestly, it was good that I did that and not just like put the game down and just wait for a new copy or anything. Like nowadays it'd be like, yes, get the new copy. Get another copy if I... But then the other copy would have been thrown away. And, that would be bad because the game itself wasn't broken at all. It was totally fine. Okay, this is the daycare if I recall. I don't need to do anything there. Egan is into here. I believe... Well, this is his house. This is his wife. Alright, yeah, no. Oh, there he is. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh. I'm right here, man. Oh, hello, dear. Our guest, Turner, has just arrived. Oh, so you're Turner. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily has to say. As you know, to purify a shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best. No doubt at all. Once I get enough money, I find the, like, scents that you can give them later on to be the most effective. And they are a big time save. The place to do that here is the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that was a long time ago. I remember like a decade ago, people were when this game was still not new, but a couple years old, people were really throwing around rumors and theories that Egan was Ash because he has a Pikachu and that's pretty much his only Pokemon. And it's just like, it's an old Ash. It's just like, no. He doesn't have the same name, and he's in another region. And who knows how fucking... What time period this game takes place in. This place is basically like Fallout. There's no wild Pokemon, that's why there's no Pokeballs, so What's-his-face had to order them for the stores and such to help me. And only me. Let's take out Ninkata first. That was surprisingly easy. Oh yeah, this fight was super easy. Got a TM. You're a trainer, if I recall. Yeah. Fun old man Clur. What makes him fun? Let's take out the Oddish. It could, well, I think my Pokemon are strong enough at this point that they can maybe one-shot him. The Oddish, yeah, I was gonna say the Oddish should survive that. Oh, lovely. Okay, Umbreon's gonna have to take out Machop first so it doesn't one-shot him next time. And we're gonna have to get Teddiursa out of reverse mode. Okay. There's still more people here to fight. There's another guy over here. Actually, he's not here right now. There's supposed to, at one point there's gonna be a guy with like a Grimer or a Muck or something there. I may be misremembering it with Colosseum as well, but I think he's supposed to be here in this game. Wait, what? Oh, you're gonna teach me moves. I was just rushing through her dialogue. My head itches. There we go. Thunder Wave and Mimic are totally useless. Seismic Toss? I don't think anybody can learn this, no. If I remember right, this is a pathway from Colosseum to get to the Relic Stone or something like that. This is like a incomplete, sealed off version of that. Or something. I know that that is used for something. I think that's supposed to be an old passageway. Also, they don't... I know you could probably see it from there, but when you're first playing this game for the first time, you can't really notice that this right here is how you get down to the Relic Stone. I spent like probably an hour when I first played this game trying to look for the way to get to the down below there, and I never noticed this right here. And yeah, it's not the easiest thing to spot. There's supposed to be someone over here, right? Oh yeah, he moves from over here up into that corner later on. Bodybuilder Dosk. Look at this absolute unit. Yeah, he's got the Grimer and everything. If I'm remembering right, that Tyrogue is gonna evolve into a Hitmontop, I think. No, let's get rid of Tyrogue. It's gonna super affect Umbreon if it has any fighting moves. I shall now have to be wary of fighting types until I get something that's useful in combating them, like a flying type. Okay, this should do it for Teddy Ursa for being able to get purified. Yeah. So now Teddy Ursa can be purified. Let's do a Metal Claw. Ass. Yeah, that was actually very effective. Alright, let's go see Egan now. Ah, you must be the Turner that Egan was talking about. I've heard that you battled to open the hearts of Shadow Pokémon. The relic is through this cave. Don't give up. I'll help you purify your Shadow Pokémon by having a battle with you. Ready to get started? No? I forgot, you have to do a... This is to make sure Teddy Ursa, or one of these at least, is able to be purified, as they give you a ton of trainers to fight in here. I'll swap it out with Poochyena to give it some... due time in battle. Teddy Ursa is all set to go. Cool trainer Gorps. It's got a Zigzagoon and a Numble. Poochyena knows Poison Fang. That's a very odd move for a Poochyena to learn, but okay. This is something that I don't know how I feel about it with like Pokemon Shield and such. With the animations for the Pokemon, they just seem really plain in Shield. In all these other games, from Stadium to Battle Revolution, they had these pretty decent, detailed animations throughout. Like, look at the way Zigzagoon's like twitching about and such with its tail and ears, and yeah, it just feels more alive. It just looks better. Look at the way Snubbull is animated. I love it. He's just fervorously angry. It's just like... It's like, calm the fuck down, Snubble. Jeez. There, relax. Go to sleep. I used to really view reverse mode as a big negative for the game, just in the combat, just being really annoying and such. But as soon as I kind of, maybe about a year later after I played the game, I realized that you can call to them, and it helps progress with them being purified, so it really is a great positive to when they do get into reverse mode. Yeah, it eats up a move, but you're progressing their healing. That's kind of the point. Oh, he survived. I may as well ramble since I'm just doing battling stuff in order like this in a line. I'm wrapping up on rereading Toriko for the millionth time, as I have since I started in September, then picked it back up in November again, and have read since. And I'm at the final end of the comics, so by now I've kind of realized I've been reading it more critically, and I've really come to a realization of a few parts as to why Shimabukuro sped up the story at the end, how he did it without making it too obvious. And it was interesting because there is a singular plot device, literally a plot device, that he implemented to speed things up. And then there was a few story decisions that he did to subtract the other stories that could have been told with Zebra and Brunch and Sunny and Livebearer, Coco and Thailand. Yes, Thailand's his name. And that was the implementation in, I believe, issue 36, and may have been 35 at the end of it, but I think it was 36, of the Real Globe. Now, the Real Globe is a detriment and is something that technically shouldn't really exist in the story at all. Because throughout the story, it's constantly said, and I know people who don't know anything about what I'm talking about are just like, what is he talking about? It's just like, Toriko's a food manime series. It's one of the biggest shonen series in Japan, and it didn't really hit off here in America, but they still localized it, and it's great. And I like it. It's like I know a lot of people who are obsessed with like Fist of the North Star or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is basically my version of that, except it's just with food and stuff. But yeah, so the gourmet world, they have repeatedly said throughout the entire series that it is virtually undocumented in an unknown restricted area. The IGO does not have any information about like the details of the gourmet world or what it is, like the geography. They've used stories of, well, claims that like because of the weird geomagnetic storms and bizarre natural happenstance over the gourmet world that they can't really get any satellite images of it and such. They've said that at least one or two times throughout the story. And then here comes motherfucking Karibo walking into the plot with a real globe and using it to determine where all of, well, having the Gourmet Knights use it to determine where all of the meals for Acacia's full course meal are. And then they split up and decide what team goes to where to get the different pieces of the meal to put it together to make God. And yeah, the real globe is really just like this random out of the park plot device that kind of splits up the story and allows Shimabukuro to kind of piecemeal what he wants to tell at that point, because now we have, there's no more mysticism about the Gourmet World. We have a globe that shows everything about it. We don't have to spend issues looking for this stuff or random side stories about trying to find this stuff. No, we know where everything is right now immediately. And that's never been the case throughout the whole series up until that point. This thing shouldn't exist. But no, he just throws it in there as a plot device to push the story along, and that's fine. But, I don't know, man. I like the story. Toriko is still my favorite manga, but yeah. And then once that is in place, and he sets in motion the story for the Gourmet World, he focuses on Komatsu in Blue Grill and Toriko on Continent 2, or Area 2, or whatever it is, with the Battle Wolves. And he also focuses on the behind-the-scenes story with Teppei. He focuses on the main plot of the main two characters, and then the subplot between, like, Jiro and Setsuno, and all that. With I lost my train of thought, with the Nitro and Neo and all that, just like all this side plot. So you have the Blue Grill story, you have Toriko's story, and then you have just little tidbits with other things here and there to kind of fill in a few gaps. And then there's the side story with the Nitro and what's going on the main continent with Acacia. And he totally, it's amazing. He shows like, what, 5 panels of what's going on with around like 5 or less panels of what's going on with the other 3 main characters of the story for what their circumstances are in the plot, and he totally sidelines them. Coco, Zebra, and Sunny just get totally sidelined. They're main characters as much as Komatsu and Toriko are through the whole story so far. And then they just get sidelined, and by the end of the story, it's just like, it starts out with, they're in their submarine things, they're going to get the pieces, then it shows them for like 2 panels in the continent where they're supposed to be looking for it, and then at the end of the story, they just happen to have the things, and everything's good. It's annoying to me because I know full well that he could have, and I don't doubt it's because of writing restrictions, because the series was starting to kind of just fail in popularity at the time by the end it was wrapping up. But he could have written a single issue each for each of their stories. He really could have. Knowing what they would have all had to have gone through, he wrote multiple issues for the Monkey King Bambina, which was all of them doing a single arc together to get one of the meals. And he stitched across 2 to 3 issues, Blue Grill and Toriko kind of waiting for Komatsu and such. And he also just loved, but this thing is that the Blue Grill stuff is just all this weird, throughout, since the Real Globe was introduced, there was a shit ton of lore dumping and exposition. Excessive exposition to convey the plot logic between making sense of Toriko, Komatsu, and like all the back channel stuff with the weird time differences. For like Komatsu to have like 3 weeks of plot, while for Toriko it's been a couple days or whatever. It's just like, and all of this doesn't make any sense to anyone who hasn't read the series. It's just like all this nonsense. And yeah, it kind of is by the end of the story. It's just all this weird logic about how things work. It's a great story, and if you get into the Kingdom Hearts depth of like the nonsense and make sense of it all, it works. It's just like he's throwing all this shit at you to try and piece together and be like, yes, this is how this works. Like, there's excessive lore dumping at the birth cry tree about who the Nitro are and such and what their plot is and all this. It's just like, oh, it's fine. It works in the story, and it doesn't really detract. It gets a little mind-numbing reading paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after page of just this lore dumping. And it's fine because it fills in all the gaps and questions. The problem is that it's not conveyed smoothly like it has been, like the lore structure has generally been portrayed throughout the rest of the series. I don't know. I love the series. I love it to death. It's just, yeah, when you love something enough, you start to get kind of angry when things are dumb. I know that is very present with people who love JoJo and Fist of the North Star as well. Like, literally, Kenshiro's Muso Tensei in Fist of the North Star is like the ultimate trump card of it doesn't matter what happens anymore. It's just, it is the biggest plot device. It's just, I am God now. I can beat anyone. Kenshiro can't really die when he's in his Muso Tensei phase. He is unbeatable. And it is the biggest, just, plot shielding ever written, I think. Here I go on rambling about mangas and such and whatever. Let's get back to Pokemon. Oh yeah, the cologne case. The cologne is the better way of purifying Pokemon, in my opinion. Because you just have to buy a ton of it, and it speeds up the process way faster than battling. Alright. My throat is very, very dry now after that rambling. Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and that has stayed with me ever since. Go Pikachu. Off to our first battle in 5 years. Let's keep things tight. Like, yeah, there was a theory, rumor thing that went around a couple years after this game came out that this dude was Ash. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's just a dude with a Pikachu. How is that Ash? Is it just Ash because he has a Pikachu? Is that your logic? Let's throw out Ladybug. Oh, lovely. He's paralyzed. Umbreon attack. Ladybug heal it. No, 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 no. Don't do it again. Oh, come on, man. Holding on by a hair, Ladybug. Jeez. I don't know. For the Toriko thing, I'm just gonna end it. I'm just kind of happy I really did figure out what kind of, like, what plot device shifted the story to be this kind of compressed thing that ended up making the final result. And from me observing just any contingencies and weirdness with the story, the real globe is the biggest outlier. It really shouldn't exist in the Toriko world. But it does, because plot. Regardless, whatever. My goodness. It was a white-hot experience, our battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Pika Pika. Now let's see your shadow Pokemon, how your shadow Pokemon is doing. This Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Alright, dude. Oh, it sprayed some green shit at me. Egan, I don't like this.
Teddiursa opened the door to its heart.
Xemnas just barges in, grabs Teddiursa, takes it away to complete Kingdom Hearts. I didn't get to... You don't get to name the Umbreon Eevee. I don't believe you do. If I did, I skipped it, and that was completely unintentional. But, let's name... this guy... Ted. Let's do two D's, because he has 2 D's in his normal name. I'm this kind of person who just, like, names a Pokemon a shorter version of their name. And if I can't really work around it, then I just name them something random. Well done, that Pokemon has finally returned to its former self. For the time being, we should return to my house. This is a cause for celebration! You've successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Agate, up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his friend thought up. I wonder where the kidnappers made off with Professor Crane. It must be worrisome for you. What about that abduction, dear? Didn't you need to mention that to Vander? Huh? About that abduction, dear. Didn't you need to mention what Vander saw? Hmm? Ah, yes, that's right. I need to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle, which is a place of training for trainers. Vander claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert, where a few people dare to tread. Okay, I guess we're going to Mount Battle. Oh yes, Turner, may I have your PDA number? Fine, if I hear anything, I'll make certain to get in touch with you. Alright. Thanks, Egan. I'm gonna buy some stuff now. How many potions? Let's get 5. Oh, we got super potions here too. Get 5 of those. Get 5 antidotes. 5 bird heals. Don't need any ice heals. I don't think there's really... Ice heals are a very rare occurrence to need. We don't need either of these. Oh, I could buy 3 of them. Never mind. I was like, how many can I buy? So yeah, you just get these colognes and you massage your Pokemon with them. And it replaces the need to constantly do battles. I find this a lot easier. It costs a bit of money, but later on in the game you get a pretty decent amount of money. Not like you're rich or anything, but yeah. Like, how much is Poochyena? Yeah, Poochyena, basically the next battle I do is going to be fine. You're a trainer, right? Yeah, you are. This'll do it. Ted. Ted, I didn't want... Oh, Poochyena's actually out of HP. Never mind. Really pointless battle, then. Whatever. Get some money out of this and some XP. Ooh, that is not effective at all. Get rid of Jigglypuff. You got a Togepi. Jeez. It's a fairly rare Pokemon. Keep in mind my viewpoints of that kind of stuff, like Togepi being rare or Lucario being rare for a certain time in like Gen 4 and such. I get like, because I lived through these things, I'm viewing these through like the time point of when this was new. And yes, Togepi was a fairly rare Pokemon. You just get the egg in Gold and Silver. And that's pretty much it, unless you breed it with like a Ditto. Let's get rid of Meryl. Togepi, if it knows Metronome, I don't know if it does. Could be a little unpredictable. Okay, I know you're a trainer as well, but are you activated to fight yet? No, still nothing. I don't think there's anyone else I can really fight in town. You ready yet, dude? I don't think until I leave. Whatever. We'll come back eventually. Now I think I'm gonna stop pretty soon here. I'm not gonna do the battles on Mount Battle yet, but I'm gonna at least get this place set up for it a little bit. See what's going on here.
Well, well, didn't we meet at Gatenport? Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I've attained this status, but now I've taken to questioning my motive for gaining power. I wonder what I'm fighting for. What am I fighting for, man? I ponder if I'm putting my Pokémon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself what you want to become. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path.
Well, thanks for the metaphorical and existential thought process there, man. I'm here because I want to stop the bad guys and save the good Pokemon. That's all I want. My motives are very simple. Yeah, we're just trying to get in to talk to Vander. We're gonna have to fight trainers, though, which I'm not gonna do today. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave off for today. So, thanks for watching up till now. We got a long journey ahead with this game. And aside from that, I'm also gonna be playing Mafia at the same time as this, which would have been the video before this, and it will be the video after, but yes. Mafia in Pokemon. Two things that don't really go together, but they do for me, I guess. In any case, thanks for watching, and see you later. Have a good night.